Greetings guys, Si here and welcome back to the workshop. We've got a little day of repairs planned and I thought it was a good opportunity to go through some of the repairs we offer here at Bury St Edmunds Golf Club. Maybe some things that slip your mind that we do, and certainly a good way for you guys to learn about some of the things you can do to keep your golf clubs in tip-top condition. So let's go. So remember, one of the things that happens when you hit a golf club against the turf is that the metal will hit the ground and it will change this lie angle in here. Obviously that changes more if you practice off hard range mats or hit lots and lots of golf balls, but certainly over time this lie angle in here will move, and if the club isn't delivered flat to the ground, it can affect how far the ball goes, what direction it goes in, and generally the state of your play. So one of the jobs that I've got on the bench today is I've got two sets of irons that I'm going to set to Titleist standard lie angle. The player has identified that Titleist standard lie angle is their preferred lie angle. So I'm just going to quickly show you how we do that. First of all, we're going to go into the Titleist manufacturer's website. We're going to find out what Titleist standard lie angle is for each club, and then using our little loft and line machine down here, we're going to move all these clubs so they're standard. Okay, let's get into it. So first of all, you're going to tape all the golf clubs so the hosels stay nice and tidy. Then you put them in the vise, so really clamp it down in the special loft and line machine. Make sure the grooves are nice and level, and then first of all you check what the current lie angle is. So you can see here that it's 63.5, 64-ish degree lie angle. Then using the bending bar, you're going to just bend that shaft just ever so slightly down on that hosel, and then again recheck what the current lie angle is, and you can see in here that we have bent this one to 61 degrees, so the correct lie angle. You repeat that process for all the clubs all the way through the set. Obviously we had two sets to do here, so it took a little bit of time, but we gradually got there. Right, there we go, some lofts and lies done. The next job that we're going to be doing is we're going to be reshafting this pin crossover and putting a new grip on it. If you've broken your golf shaft, then you can get your golf shaft repaired, or if you're like this person who's bought this club online, it's come with a pretty dodgy fitting, so we're going to refit the shaft, put a new grip on it. So let's have a look how we do that. Right, let's go. So the first machine we're going to use is this shaft puller. So essentially it goes in the vise and you clamp the golf club into the left hand side of this, and then you can see the circular rotational bit there that will just pull the shaft off. So the head sits nicely in there, and then as we apply some heat and rotate that handle, it will take the shaft out nice and cleanly without twisting the grip, without ruining the hosel. And you can see just a little bit of heat and away it comes nice and easily out. But then we're obviously left with a lot of glue residue. Using a little Stanley knife, we're going to get rid of any of the glue on the ferrule, and then using a wire drill bit like this, a wire brush on a drill bit, we're going to clean out the inside of the head so they're both nice and tidy, surfaces prepped ready. So then we're going to rip off the old grip, get rid of that, and then we're going to just hammer the new ferrule back onto the shaft there. Then it's glue time. So for this, you use a double epoxy resin, so two elements of this. So you just mix the two glues together, and they're going to form such a strong adhesive bond, but it does take about 24 hours for this glue to go off. So first of all, you put that into the head. I always do the head first because then I can just leave it to the side while I then put some glue onto the shaft. So obviously gluing both sides of it. So push the shaft in, make sure that it is nice and straight, then just put a little plug in the end of the shaft and give a little tap with the hammer, and you're in, you're good to go. This was quite a nice tight fit, so that was then able to be left. So then we take rid of all the old grip tape, make sure that the grip end is nice and tidy. Then we measure out the grip, so we're having a tall velvet going on here. So double-sided tape we're going to use just to fit that in there. So double-sided tape onto the end of the grip there, onto the end of the shaft there. We remove the outer layer, so we've got two sticky sides, and then just rub it round. Now I have done obviously thousands of these grips, so it's a process that's quite easy to me. So then using a rubber clamp in the vise, I clamp the shaft in there, and then obviously the most important thing, the drip tray, to catch any unnecessary drips. So using some solvent, we just pop that in, shake that around and tip that on, then pushing the grip about 3/4 of the way on, and then using a towel just so we don't get any excess spray anywhere, just pop the rest of the grip on. Super easy way to get a grip on. We've changed the shaft, we've redesigned, we've rebuilt this golf club to a usable fashion now. So I just check that the grip is straight, and there we have it. There is done. That is it, guys. So a quick video there about a few different bits and pieces that you can do to make sure your golf clubs are in tip-top shape. We do reshafting, we do regripping, we do loft and lies, all things that you can have done to your current equipment to make them better and ready for the season ahead. I'd highly recommend getting your grips changed probably once a year, maybe once every couple of years, depending on how much you play. If you can do it more regularly, that is all the better. And definitely recommend getting your lofts and lies checked, because over time they will move, and what you don't want to do is have two golf clubs in the bag that have pretty similar playing characteristics. So if your 7-iron's got slightly stronger and your 6-iron's got slightly weaker in terms of loft, they could be very, very close to the same loft and therefore going the same distances. So guys, hope you enjoyed this video. As always, do all the YouTubey type stuff. Subscribe, like, share the video around, and we'll see you down here on the channel next time. Bye bye.